Just, do you have any timeline on Elford? He basically said he doesn't know at this point. I mean, do you feel
I was all right today. I mean, I still think it'd be a game-time decision. I would say that we would be leaning toward him not playing, just to be totally honest with you. I didn't see enough today unless there was something happened and he dipped his foot in the water, Lord's or something. But I don't, I would say that it's questionable,
Do you expect is Saturday a possibility?
I think Saturday is a possibility, yeah. We just have to see, he just, he did stuff for the first time today and it was pretty good, but, he would have to come in tomorrow and show a lot more improvements as far as being able to stop and turn and plant and do all of that on it. So we'll see.
So how much was he able to do today?
Well, he got in some of the drills and did some of the stuff. I mean, he did quite a bit of stuff today, but I still think that he's going to have to show a lot of improvement tomorrow before I would give him any chance to play. Just don't want to take a chance. I mean, it's not anything. He's gotten this far right now and is almost to the point where he can play again. We're not going to rush him back and have something stupid happen. So,
how much do you guys miss him? I mean,
miss him a lot. I mean, we do miss him a lot because what it does is that put Drew back in his natural position. And it gives us a good player back on the floor with size. That's a good defender and obviously made plays for us and have the capability of getting the ball to the basket and creating plays for people. So, yeah, we miss him. I mean, we miss him a lot.
Does AD look or feel like he's, 100% himself? Is he playing through?
Oh, I'm sure he's saying that he is, but I don't, I still think he's having some problems there. But, to me, the big thing is that he wants to be out there, and since he's not going to do anything to farther hurt it or do anything like that, we're going to try to let him play. I mean, obviously, I think that he's very capable of playing a ton better than he is, but I also think that he's not completely healthy either. He probably going to tell you guys that, but I don't think he is really.
You started to use the three big lineup towards the end of the games with AD, Julius, and Nico. How much did you guys work on that in practice?
Just a little bit, and we still have some areas that we have to, get better at with that group out there at the end. I did think that Nico did a great job of guarding, a perimeter guy, these crafty perimeter guys, and I thought he did a good job on Brian, the shooter from Oklahoma City. I thought he did a good job on him, so that's a good sign also.
Do you think that matchup, that lineup will be just kind of matchup based? Or do you want to get to a point where you can look at that as a finishing group?
Oh, I think what you said the first time. I think it's maybe a matchup situation or something like that. We like that group, but we also like other guys on the floor too. Darius gives us an opportunity to spread the floor and. He's a shooter, so in certain situations he'll be out there, and in other situations we'll even go smaller.
I mean, Coach, we've seen seemingly the best and the worst out of you guys in just the first 10 games, and coming off the road trip.
I'd have to agree with that. Yeah.
How much do you think it'll help coming just home?
I think it's always. It's always. I think with us the tough thing was that. We were very optimistic about that road trip, assuming that we had our whole team and all guys healthy, And I thought we played some good basketball along the way, but it wasn't consistent enough to beat the teams of that caliber. Every one of those teams, you start in Denver, and, they're playing probably as well as anybody in the league right now. And, you go to Golden State and you play the champs, and then Portland, obviously, they were going to play well against us regardless of what. So I would have liked to have seen us at full strength and play against those teams. But, the great thing about it is that we have 72 games left, and we have an opportunity to still be in a position to right a ship and have a good year. But, it's a very tough – it would have been a difficult trip with everybody healthy. It would have been a difficult trip for anybody in the league, really. And unfortunately for us is that, we're missing three of our top players most of that trip.
how much of the culprit is turnovers on both ends?
No, that's still a problem. As I said last night, they were plus 18 on turnovers, points off turnovers, and that's a big gap to fill, really. And not even the points off that. I think what hurts us is that, we have 21 turnovers. That's 21 times we don't get a shot at the basket. And the live turnovers even creates, and we had a lot of them last night, that even creates a tougher situation because now you can't defend that. But I think we're getting better at it. We just have lapses sometimes. We had 10 turnovers in the third quarter. Obviously, that's the difference in the game. And what I say to the guys is that in those situations, it has to be a perfect storm for you to win. We're going to make a run because the one thing I do like about these guys is that we don't have any quit in us. We play for the 48 minutes. But when we do make our run, the separation has happened to the point where, we make our run and then we're still down. We're not up making a run. We're making a run where we're still down 5, 7 points. And you just got to have a perfect storm, and that doesn't happen very often. So we got to make sure that we don't give separation to the point of when we do make a run, it doesn't even get us even.
Do you think Alfred's absence has kind of hurt Drew as much as anybody else because, like you said, it's kind of taking him out of his natural position?
Yeah, it has, and, we asked Drew to do a lot, guys. We asked him to guard the best player on the perimeter. It doesn't matter who it is. And then we want him to get 20 points for us. We want him to get double-digit assists. And then we play him a lot of minutes. So, he never complains, never says anything. He just does whatever I ask him to do. And I think with Alfred there, we'll alleviate some of the ball handling things from him and put him back in a position. He's our best cutter, and he finds himself the way to get easy baskets. So with Alfred back out there, I can see that helping Drew tremendously, yeah.
But do you feel like you guys had a good practice today? Do you sense that the guys are determined, that maybe they're a little bit shocked by the results on the road trip?
No, I think they tried, and, I told them yesterday, I think we played extremely hard, A couple things didn't go our way, traveling call 45 feet from the basket, But I think overall, I think our guys competed and played extremely hard, and I think we still have confidence. I don't think our confidence is shaken at all. We just need to be healthy and have, the guys out there that we need so that we can put everybody back in the role that we anticipate them having.